Have you ever found yourself clicking through YouTube and you're 10 videos deep into a subject that you don't even have really any sort of interest in? Well, on my last video I received this comment. So there I was, sat at home in my Superman PJ bottoms. We've all got superhero PJs, we've all got them. Don't deny it, don't deny it. Anyway, curiosity got a bit of me. So I thought, what are cryptids? And more specifically, is any cryptid stories about the Yorkshire Dales? Now, if you don't know what cryptids are, it's Loch Ness Monster, the Yeti, all the mythical creatures that's supposed to roam our lands. And obviously, depending where you're from, we've all got different ones. But I picked up my phone and I googled cryptids of Yorkshire Dales, and this is what came up. We have the barghest, if I'm pronouncing that right, peg powler. Then we have yeathhounds. Now you can look all these up. We have boggarts, we have wildman or woodworse. I don't know what that is. Phantom sheep. Has anybody seen any phantom sheep? Then we have fairy folklore, and then of course UFO sightings. Now I am sceptical, totally sceptical. You could call me a non-believer. The Yorkshire Dales isn't as globally famous as other areas around the world, like your Loch Ness and your your Loch Ness. I'm not going to go into all the cryptids, histories and folklore. I might touch on a couple. A creature that's supposed to roam the hills of the Yorkshire Dales is the barghest, which is a big black long-haired dog with flaming red eyes. Now it's supposed to be an omen of death, and it's said those that encounter it hear its chilling howl. Now what piqued me interested about this is that one is supposed to prowl the Yorkshire Dales, and it's supposed to be one specific area, and that's Troller's Gill. Now I've been up there with my brother, and just as you go through the gill up towards the top, there is, it's a man-made, it looks like an entrance to an old pit, and then suddenly just stopped. It does go around, it's safe, and we have been in. I'll show you a little clip of it here. Caving, have you been caving? Now the reason I wanted to do this video is because on my last camp the fog came in, it was misty, you could see the beam of light, and I was just talking to the camera and showing what I put on Rodney. It's a green collar, and just showing you how bright it was in dark. He was just a little bit in front of me, and I just had him on camera. You can see in the video. And I know I've shown this video a few times in my previous videos, but I really want to push it out there because, like I said, 1 + 1 = 3. Something didn't add up that night, and basically, I don't know if I've said basically too much, so I might have to cut some basicallys out. Anyway, yeah, I had him on camera filming, and he was just a couple of feet in front of me, and he just stopped, and you can just make out he just stops and turns, and he ran past me, and he was either warning something off, guarding something off, it was just really strange. And then he went round back at 10, and I was just, and he wouldn't come to me, and it was just really unlike him to be like that. See that? A little green light on him so I can see where he is. Oi! What's up with you? What's up with you? Come on then. Come on, in 10. Come on. Come on, in here. Come on. In here. Come on, Rodders. Come on, Rodney. Come on, it's getting 10. Come on, mate. It's only me. Come on. Come here. What's up with you? Huh? What's up with you, boy? What's up with you? Come on. Getting 10. Now, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up needing the toilet and did my business, settling down again for night, and in the distance I could hear women's voices. Couldn't hear what they were saying, but it were definitely women's voices I could hear, just in distance. And it went on for a little bit, and I just thought my heart started going. Like I say, I've explained this on another video, but I just wanted to sort of focus on this subject rather than the other bits that I spoke about in my last one. But it was like, what is that? Anyway, my brother pointed out another guy who would camped near water. Now normally he remembers why I don't like camping near water, and that's because he could hear women's voices that night and kids' voices and like loads of people walking past his camping spot. Now he were, again, so remote, there's no chance of a group of people. Walter's just kicking grass up towards me. No chance a group of people are going to be wandering around his tent so closely at that time at night. And I'll put his channel in description below so you can check it out for yourself. Him saying that, so it's not just me. God, it was snowing a minute ago. Now it's bright skies and sunshine. So, as you do, when you start looking up these things on YouTube or Googling it, you find other strange folklore. And one that I was surprised about is the word boggart. Now these are more familiar in such things like Harry Potter, where these boggarts can shape-shift into your worst fears. Now, these little house creatures, according to the folklore, is that they can cause mischief, turn your food sour, turn your milk sour, while you're in bed at night. They'll pull your covers off. But apparently if you're good to them and feed them, they'll do household chores for you and clean up. Now we're talking many hundreds of years ago, although I could probably do one in my house that'll tidy up for me. Get the missus off my back. But these can also change shape and become humanoid and, you know, weird creatures. And it is said that these boggarts can become quite evil depending on how you treat them. I'm talking a right load of waffle here, right? But you know what? where do these stories come from? Is it stories that many hundreds of years ago parents told the kids to behave? And it just piques your interest. And there's so many out there, so many cryptids, which is a term I've never heard before until I saw it on that comment that someone left. But it's, yeah, it definitely piques your interest now. I want to know if anybody that's done any wild camping or hiking in the dark, if they've seen something strange that's just unexplainable. Look, I don't believe it, I do not believe it, I'll be honest with you, but you just have them experiences where you go, no, didn't happen. And that's the experience I had on my last camp. It didn't happen, and I just wanted to put the feelers out there and just see if anyone else had experienced it. Now if you want to watch the full video of where to go camping in Yorkshire Dales, I'll put a link up here and you can check it out. But does stuff like that put you off from going wild camping? Folklore, creatures, things that go bump in the night. Boo! So what did Rodney ward off? What was the strange noises? The women's voices in the distance at 3 o'clock in the morning? Was it just water spilling over and bouncing off of the rocks? Or was it a cryptid? If you're a small YouTube channel just starting out, I received an email the other day from a guy claiming to be from India. He had screenshots of my channel. He said he could help me grow my channel. The videos are getting 30,000 views and I could have 10k subscribers in 28 days. Yeah, so I researched it. Yeah, and it's a scam. They want to build on your SEO, whatever that is. Just be careful, because the email comes across really professional, and you know, when you are a new channel, it's probably really tempting to go, oh yeah, help me out. They'll probably want money. I just ignored it. And if you receive them emails, just ignore them. Just ignore them. I just thought I'd put that in there because I only received it the other day. If you've enjoyed this little video, give it a thumbs up, a like, and if you feel really generous, why don't you hit that subscribe button? I will be out wild camping shortly, and this year the aim is to build my brother's confidence up, to get him out to do his first solo wild camp, which should be a fun video to watch. See if he films it. Anyway, have a good week, take care, and I will see you on the next one.